Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Retro Wednesday, where today we're going to be taking a look at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the Xbox 360. So without any further introduction, let's hop right into this. Alright, so here we are officially in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, this game is based off of the 2012 Nickelodeon TV show, so not the 80s one, but you know, like the one where it was still good and they weren't completely weird looking, I guess, in my personal opinion. Now, I'm pretty sure that this game is supposed to be like some sort of beat 'em up, but you know, we're gonna see. So let's see, what do we have? We have start, upgrade, extras, options, exclusive codes. Interesting. So this game apparently has cheat codes. I don't know any of them. Oh, apparently you were just in the enter screen. Okay, there we go. So I don't know any of the exclusive codes. If you happen to play this back in the day and do know them, go ahead and leave them down below in the comments and we can get like a little, you know, sort of document or so going on with all of the exclusive codes for this 2013 game. So what do we got? Extras, mini games, time attack, whatever, survival mode. We'll just go ahead and click start and see what this whole thing is about. Oh, okay, so there's actually a lot of levels to this thing. What? This is kind of giving me like vibes of another game. I can't exactly place it. Is it like, I think it's the 2001 like TMNT games, like the ones for the GameCube and the original Xbox, that sort of a thing. And I don't know if this is copyrighted. Is this copyrighted things? This is probably copyrighted things. So we'll continue the network staple and we'll just skip on ahead so we don't get in trouble with that. So I do gotta say, this game actually looks pretty good for it being like, I would say, a pretty late 360 game, because 2013, yeah, the Xbox One would have been out at the time, I believe. If I'm remembering correctly, it has been a long time. But yeah, this looks pretty good, surprisingly. Now, the real question is, what is the gameplay of this? Because I'm very curious to know. I do like myself little side-scrolling beat-em-ups, and so far, this is what it looks like it is, so that's good. And you get to play as all the turtles, it looks like? Okay. Let's see, X and then A. So attack and then jump. That's kind of weird. Oh, the D-pad lets you switch between the turtles. Okay, so I'm going to swap over to Donatello for obvious reasons. And then we will continue across these rooftops. It totally is a beat 'em up. And what's weird about this is there doesn't seem to be any controller rumbles, so this feels strange. It's kind of like it wants to be Turtles in Time, but it's just not Turtles in Time. So I'm guessing that you could probably play this game multiplayer. I'm not actually sure. I didn't look at the back of the box. I'm pretty sure you could do at least up to 2, but I wouldn't be surprised if you could do 4-player co-op with this one. And yeah, I mean, the AI really doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. Like, literally, Michelangelo's just standing around. Like, come on, Mikey. Yeah, I don't know. So far, this game seems alright. It's a very basic, you know, 2-button brawler. So is there any way to regain health? That is the real question. Whoa, is this health?
Somebody call the pest control
No,
number.
it's just ooze, just a collection thing. Alright. Oh no, this must be health. Give me that pizza slice. There we go.
Better.
I'm gonna actually try another one of the turtles here. Let's try Leonardo. Is he a little quicker? Quicker on the draw, because, you know, he's got 2 katanas? Oh, he seems to be. That's kind of nice. This definitely seems like, how should we say this? Like, what's the best way to put this? It's pretty much like trying to be an arcade beat 'em up, but it's like well past the beat 'em up, like, you know, era, with this being in 2013. I think the new Ninja Turtle games that came out by Dotemu are pretty good. They did a pretty good job with, I think it was Shredder's Revenge, and then there was another one they released. Those are pretty good. They felt very faithful to like the classic 80s arcade games, but this one, not so much. All right, and we're collecting more little shiny bits. Is that, so I gotta like admit, I didn't really watch Ninja Turtles at this point. I didn't even watch like the 2004 Ninja Turtles. I just watched the ones from like the 80s, and that was pretty much it. So I really don't know if any of the stuff that's in this game is like referencing the cartoon, because, you know, I didn't watch it. So I don't really know. I don't really know. I'm assuming that these little orange like collection shiny things are probably for like the game and just the game. I doubt that they are a specific thing to the show, but they might be. So far, I mean, I gotta say that it's not like the absolute worst thing in the game, but it definitely feels like the enemies are very chunky. I don't know if it's because like the turtles barely do any damage, or if the guy's health are super high, or it's a combination of both. But yeah, I don't know, it just feels kinda meh, unfortunately. I guess there's not that usual satisfaction that comes with playing one of these beat 'em ups, because, you know, like when you're playing Streets of Rage, you have a pretty good soundtrack, and then there's just like the hit sounds are very punchy. Like, it feels like your hits actually have a little bit of force behind them, versus, you know, with this, it just kind of feels like you're slapping these Foot Clan with a wet noodle. I mean, like, even the 90s game had decent, like, hit sounds. Like, you would, like, hear a thwomp and stuff, but this one, it's just like, oh, look, and then they even reference it with, being able to throw the enemy at the screen. That's kind of funny. Yeah, literally talking about the 80s game, reminiscing about it, they just felt a lot better than compared to this, which is kind of saying a lot, because this would have came out, what, like 25 years or so before? Or this would have came out like 25 years after those games, but yet they still feel just a little bit better. I guess the other part of it is the fact that, like, you have your AI teammates, but literally, like, they do nothing. Like, if you look, Raphael's just standing there looking around doing nothing. So it's like your AI teammates are kind of pointless. They don't really serve that much of a use here. This definitely does not seem to be like the very best game. I was kind of hoping that this was going to be better, not even gonna lie. Oh, okay. I guess that's the end of the level. We're getting a little cutscene. We're seeing
It's Fish Face.
Someone.
Looks like we got
Okay,
another
Fish
Foot Clan
Face.
team up.
I've not heard of Fish
What are
Face
they
before.
doing?
Yeah, I would definitely have to say that this game feels very comparable to like the GameCube games, but if you took out the sort of platforming that those ones had, because the ones on the GameCube and the original Xbox, they had, primarily it was a beat 'em up, and they had this weird thing where you'd have to do like combo attacks where you'd all have to attack the guy at the same time, and then you do like a super attack or something like that. But then you also had platforming where it kind of mixed up the gameplay variety, where this pretty much felt like walking in a straight line and then doing pretty much nothing. Like, I don't know how else to describe it, and that's kind of upsetting. Now, maybe you can make them better, because we have two of these, I'm guessing they're mutant injections or something like that. Does that let us upgrade our turtles? Because perhaps that'll make things feel just a little better. What is this? Use energy shards to buy new powers to each turtle. That just doesn't sound like it's grammatically correct. I think it should say for each turtle, but okay, whatever. Whatever, who cares? We're just gonna click on through. So if we select A, what does this do? Hyper Slash, Flying Blades locked. Okay, so there's some upgrades you can do. I guess let's upgrade Donatello. How many do I have? 9,000? Yes, we will upgrade Donatello's to Staff Smash. There we go. That was actually very hard to say. It was like a tongue twister. Can I do Leonardo? We'll do Katana Hyper Slash, and then we'll go over to Michelangelo and we'll upgrade his, whatchamacallits, nunchucks. So it doesn't look like the upgrades are like just stat-based, like speed, damage, you know, your normal stuff. It looks like it's kind of just you unlock a fourth combo, so maybe they'll feel better now. I don't know if the collectibles that we can pick up in the level actually have some sort of alternate use. Like, because I originally thought that that's what we would use to upgrade them. Maybe it's for like the later upgrades, you know, like with some of those games where you got to use the higher tier resources that are harder to get, and then those unlock the final things to kind of time gate it so that you can spend, you know, an ungodly amount of time playing this game trying to get, you know, all the stuff for the four turtles. But I digress. Let's take a look at the next level, shall we? Okay, so here we are in some sort of back alleyway, and yet again, there's another one of these ooze containers or something in the back of that. Ooh, what are these, katanas? Or katanas. Nunchucks. Not even nunchucks. Shurikens. That's what they're called, shurikens. So yeah, okay, now this is really kind of giving vibes to the like 2000s Ninja Turtle games. Oh, there's a thing back there too. Is that more shurikens? Oh, this is more shiny points. Oh, so you can break stuff for shiny points? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, they all went away. Can I break this car for shiny points? Do a little Street Fighter thing and punch the car? All right, let's try out the shuriken, shall we? If we throw this at a guy. They're okay. They're not, it's not too bad. Goodbye. Nice. All right, is that all of you? Good. Collect the shiny points so that we can unlock more upgrades for our turtle. What is this? Smoke bombs. Oh no, shoot, it traded out my ninja stars. What? That's kind of rude. Oh, we got an achievement for needing bigger pockets. Apparently we got 10,000 little shiny abilities, shiny doodads. I already forgot what they are called. That is how not invested I am in the, wait, what is this? RT? Wait, what? What am I, wait, I'm scanning a thing now?
On the switch. Should I flip it?
Oh. Oh, okay. So I guess that was the switch thing? All right, so those are actually really hidden in the level. So had there not been a crate there, or I just ignored the crate, I probably would have missed that ooze canister. Not that I know what the ooze canister does. I'm pretty sure that it's used for something. I would hope that it's used for something. Otherwise, that's kind of anticlimactic and kind of the what's the point? Because, you know, whenever you have collectibles like that, you kind of want to have some sort of a draw that's in-game to make you want to go for it, you know? Like with the Lego games, you pick up the red bricks, you get the cheat codes, and then if you pick up the mini kits, then you get like a little vehicle that you can build. And I believe most of them allow you to use those vehicles in the levels, or they're used as upgrade points, you know, something that you can use to increase the power of your turtle, which I don't know if that's a thing you can do with this. I'm pretty sure they're later down in the upgrade tree, but because I haven't made it that far, we have yet to see. I might end up taking like Michelangelo and then just upgrading his stuff to max and then see if you need to use those mutant canisters in order to, you know, further upgrade or unlock further upgrades for them. Because I feel like that might be the case. At least I'm hoping that that's the case, because otherwise it's very much why does that exist, you know? Oh, is there some sort of a boss now? Is this the thing we have?
Some kind of
a mouse? Oh, nice. Okay, so there are bosses in this. Okay, that's kind of neat. I do like myself a good little boss. Good little bit of boss action. What is that? Okay, so you gotta fling guys into it. Pretty similar to things we've seen before in the past in terms of beat 'em ups. Where is there a guy though to throw? There we go. You know, I just find it weird that like you only have to use X and Y. Does B do anything? Oh, B does do like a special attack. It doesn't look like it uses health either, so that's kind of nice. Here, let's throw that at the shield. Boom. And can Michael? No, Raphael, why did you throw him over there? You dingus. He needs to go into the tank thing. Instead, Raphael decides, oh, I'm gonna just throw him like over to the right, I guess. Like, okay, thanks, bud. All right, another one. Now are you done? Yeah, now you're done. Tanks for nothing. Ha 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 ha. Nice. That's a fun little pun. Great. Wait, was that not even the... Okay, it was the full boss. For a minute there, I thought that was like, oh, it's just a mini boss, and then you still got to do a whole bunch of stuff after that. All right, so that looks like it's the end of the level. So it looks like one of those canisters is locked behind the panel or whatever. So if you're playing this for yourselves, just make sure that you check, I guess, everywhere to see if there's one of those panels you can hack so that you can get your extra little mutagen canister. Congratulations, you've unlocked new upgrades for the turtles. Go to the upgrade menu to find out. Okay, so you do get upgrades based off of how many of those things you collect. So I guess that pretty much answers what all these locked things are for. You need to pick up the little canisters and then you can purchase more upgrades. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, remember to drop a like and make that subscribe button glow so that you don't miss any future content. And if you have any suggestions for games you want us to take a look at, be sure to leave it down in the comments or pitch at our official Discord server. Link down below in case you're interested in stopping by. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.